Hey everyone, so I thought there was gonna be a lot left, but look, this whole side is empty. So I'm actually gonna have to move everything on the side now. But yeah, this is actually the last of my powders collection. Blush, eyeshadow, what do you want to call it? This is just all like my powder products. So yeah, like I would do a foundations collection, but that would be so short because I don't really have a lot of foundation. And nor do I use foundation all over my face. And yes, my hand is dry. Forgive it, please. I have dry skin. So I'm going to start out with this powder right here. I believe this is from Clean Color. I can't even read what that says. Like the writing has rubbed off. Let me see. Yeah, this is the Clean Color Complexion Appeal. And I picked up the shade Amber. Now, I'm not usually ever an amber color. But at the time, that was the only one that they had, so I picked it up because I do have dark powders to compromise. I'm keeping that one. And then here, I have another one of these blush palettes. Now, see, remember in the last one I mentioned, I told you guys that I had the first one and that there was actually more in this collection. I have part 2 and part 3 of this one as well. This one is still the same Snap Up Mirror one. Okay. And then I got this one from Dollar Tree. This is by LA Colors. And the color name for this one is Berry Plum. Okay? And I'm actually going to be keeping that one the same way as this one. This one is the Amuse Cosmetics one, and I don't believe these even have color names. Yeah, this one doesn't even have a color name, but I'm going to be keeping this one because it's 2 shades of pink, and I love pink on my cheeks as well. And this other blush one that I have is by Amuse Cosmetics. This is their much darker one. This one's actually red, but on camera it's showing up like it's light pink in a way. But yeah, I honestly love this one, and they kind of give you these little brushes right here, which I never really use because these things flake like no other. I usually just use actual brushes, the ones that are big and fluffy, like a powder brush. I use powder brush for my blushes. Now I have another Amuse Cosmetics palette here, which this is definitely a palette that I would be keeping, but because it's so old, it's become extremely chalky, and I tried to pick up these colors, it just wouldn't pick up, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to throw this one away. Like, I've actually had this one for years. Okay, and I have another Amuse palette right here. This one looks like a more party kind of palette. I love how it comes with the mirror up here. That's really nice. This is by Amuse, if I haven't said that already. And these don't have names, which I think these should have names. But I favor the vintage and the cool tone one better than this one. I'm gonna have to throw this one away, you guys. Okay. Ooh, I'm hitting my camera. So let's move this forward. Okay. All right. Now, let's do this palette right here. This palette is, a palette that I got for Christmas. Okay, this is the Roses Beauty Runway eyeshadow palette. This is the natural because this came in 3 palettes. This one is the more neutrally one. I really enjoy neutral palettes, and it's really silly. I want to buy a lot of neutral palettes when I don't need to. But it's just always fun to pick up brand new palettes, and I think I'm going to be going back to Shop Miss A, you guys, to save myself some money. But yes, this palette is really good. I only used the bottom right color as you can see. Okay, and these actually have highlight colors that I could put on my face as well, which is really clever. I'm going to be keeping it because it's still brand new. Okay, and I have this darker palette right here by Clean Color. This is the KC Eyeshadow Quads again. And this one is in the color name Midnight. Now, these cool tone colors are my absolute favorite colors to have, like to wear. Like any colors that are charcoal, black, dark blue, maybe even silver, like really, really light silver and shimmeries. Those ones are my favorite, and along with the color white. Now, here's another Clean Color Cosmetics Alpha Girl palette. This one is in the pink. This is how the shades look like. And I feel really sad, but I'm going to have to get rid of this because I don't ever use this palette. It's really neat. I would love to hoard this, but I do need to make space. So I'm going to have to throw that one away. Okay. Now I've got a blush here, more eyeshadows. Okay. Just trying to put them closer so it's easy to grab instead of reaching over all the time. And I am dipping my hands in these palettes too as I'm picking these up. Okay. Still trying to grab the rest. Okay. This just looks so fun, right? Okay. So this blush right here is a super duper hot pink blush, which is the best ever. This is by Amuse Cosmetics. This is the Pretty in Pink Cheeks. And the number on the back of these, because these are usually in numbers either from 1 through 4. This one really doesn't have a name, but I'm gonna keep this one because I really enjoy pink on my cheeks. And this one right here was a palette that no one didn't want to buy. This is by Amuse Cosmetics again, and I can totally see why that they wouldn't, but I'm actually going to keep it because now that I'm looking at it, I can do a few looks with this. So that is actually going to be staying. I just got a lot of eyeshadow all over my fingers. So yeah, this right here is the Clean Color Contour 6 color contour eyeshadow palette. Now, Rare Pie from my from the video I did on my Dubs channel, which it's on all of my channels because I have an all around channel, and then I also have a beauty one, and then I have a Dubs channel where I alter my voice. There's this character inspired by Pie Rare from Pink Eruption. My version is called Rare Pie, so it's kind of backwards. But he's blue. He loves this palette. And when I was doing a voice dub of my haul video, he said he liked this palette. Yeah, I know that's really strange. It's really weird. But this palette is called Lagoon to Ocean. And of course I'm going to be keeping this. So another KC quad here. This one is really cool. And I haven't even used it yet, but this will be getting used pretty soon. This is in the color name. I'm trying to see it. It's hard to see in the dark, you guys. I think this is called Tiger Lily. Okay. That's staying. Now I got this Amuse palette right here, which has every single dark color of my soul. So yeah, I really love this. And this doesn't have a name. This is by shopmissy.com. Have another KC quad. This kind of looks like a forest or something. This one is called Pistachio, which, you guys, I was actually disappointed. I really wanted to like pistachios, but I really don't like it. I think it's nasty. Sorry if that offends people, but like I was like, oh my god, pistachio, like, cause I just was like, what do those taste like? Tried it and was so disappointed. Now let me show you this palette, because I might be throwing this one away too. This is another Alpha Girl palette. I love that dark lip gloss in here. I really do. And like they have a really awesome, really nice size mirror. Like I don't know if you guys can see me. Can you see me? I think you can see my eyes. But this is another one of the Alpha Girl palettes. This one is in like the cotton candy blue and pink. I don't ever put this on. What I will say is that this smells really nice. Like if you love the smell of makeup, you will love that palette. Like it's so strong of it. It's really hard to explain. Now here is a palette by LA Colors that is going to be staying. Even though I haven't really been using this much, just looking at this palette makes me happy. And it's quite small. It's good for travel. Alright. Now I have this face powder here, which you guys can obviously see. This is too light. Now it may fit how ashy my hand is, but this is way too light, so I have to use a darker powder on top of it. Okay, this is how it closes. Okay, this is the velour pressed powder. Apparently it has SPF 20 in it, which could be fantastic for some people. I got the sparkling tan, and I try to pick up whenever they say tan, toffee, or even sometimes almond, but like recently I've been picking up beige, and beige is never my color. So here's the last of those blushes. Like, I don't know if I've already shown this because it's like I'm not putting it on the right of me, but this one has like a trio of different shades of blushes, and I believe this is Princessa. Okay, now I have another Beautician's Lab palette, which is, these colors are fantastic and they go on the lid so great. This one is called Scientist. Hey. And I have a highlighter here, which I thought I lost, but when I was looking into like trying to find all my eyeshadow palettes, I finally found this. I was like, well, here it goes. Like, this is the true color for my skin tone. It's just like almost coral color. This is the Amuse Cosmetics highlighter, and this doesn't have a name, but if I had to name it, it would be called Orange Glow. So I have a Sante Professional eyeshadow right here. As you can see, I haven't even used it yet, but I am attracted to cool tones. Cool tones are my fave. And I wanted to say the cutest thing last, which is this adorable, adorable, adorable camera. Like, it doesn't look like a camera, but I'm going to close it to show you how it is a camera. But this is how it is open. You get your cute little tiny little mirror right there. You also get a lipstick. It also had the little applicator to put the eyeshadows on, which I'm never going to use. But this is the blush right here. You get a highlight, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to be for contour or not, or if that's also a blush. But there goes your little lipstick. It's really adorable. I do have a hard time trying to get this out because my fingers are kind of big. And these are the eyeshadow colors. Now, impossible, my fingers can't really dip into these. Well, it kind of can, but it's just gonna take a long time. So maybe I'll work with this with a small brush, but this is supposed to be a camera, you guys. So let me actually close it for you. And since this is the last one, I'm gonna have to put this down some. Yeah, since this is the last one, I'm gonna end off the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, or send me a DM. Okay. And I'll catch you guys later. See? Bye.